Everybody, welcome back to A Cow's Opinion, which we should really rename Blizzard Screws Up. And that's unfortunate to see because right now Blizzard is getting a lot of positive news and reviews. Because Diablo 4 is coming out, and apparently Diablo 4 is awesome. And that's good. I don't want these guys to fail constantly, despite the fact that it's giving me content. I want these guys to have good stuff. But there is a problem because Blizzard apparently faked a Q&A. So last week, the Future Game Show had a question and answer session with Diablo 4 game director Joseph Pepera and art director John Muller. I'm just going to call them Joe and John. And the questions were banal and the answers were uninteresting. I've seen it. It's not worth showing here, guys. It's basically just, the kind of stuff that they really want you to know. However, one digital artist, Philtacular, who we'll go to his Twitter in just a second, noticed that the question seemed kind of off, kind of random. And because they put everybody's handles and identifiers in with their question, he said this might be a good thing to do. So let's look at Philtacular right now. So Blizzard Entertainment and the Future Game Show put on a Diablo 4 devs answer your questions video, but the questions seem off. Luckily, they included the handles of the people asking these questions, so we can easily verify them. Surely nothing whack is going on. You've seen this channel. It wouldn't be making the news if something weird wasn't going on. So, surely this account asked this question. Emma Rocks asked, the cutscenes in Diablo 4 are gorgeous. How important was it to get these as high quality as they are in the game? That's obviously not from a fan. I'm sorry. No. The praising the cutscenes and then asking how they get made is fine, but nobody's going to phrase it like this. Uh-oh. Emma Rocks was one tweet from 13 years ago. Another great question. Thanks for putting couch co-op in the game. I imagine this makes development significantly harder. Why was it so important to include this in Diablo 4? Again, not a bad topic, but what the hell? Emma's only tweet was that she loves Justin Bieber. No wonder she's not on Twitter anymore. Not a bad topic, but seriously, why are you phrasing it this way? Uh-oh, looks like that account was literally created today after someone on Twitch found it that made an account that never existed. Oh no. Another question from Reddit. Will skill trees be further expanded with new branches choices for existing abilities in future patches seasons? I'd love skill clusters like the Necromancer's Curse cluster to have some extra oomph. That one kind of actually sounds like something that a Redditor would say. 1 comma, never posted, no commented. Now here's a question that was actually asked. Whilst the older games certainly had a lot of multiplayer, they were absolutely viable single-player games. Do you feel this element will be lost with the ever-increasing push towards seasons and battle passes in Diablo 4? Uh-oh, this video premiered yesterday, but only now has this comment appeared on the tweet today. What? Oh, somebody had a time machine and asked it before they even asked it on Twitter. It must be real, it must be real. In Diablo 3, it felt like characters from past seasons were a bit underpowered to play once new ones came along. Would D4 give incentive to play old normal mode characters once seasons come along? Another account created today in the wake of the fake question. No. He's doing his part. Guys, consider going and following this dude because that's pretty amazing. You can't spell Blizzard without liar. That's a good point. More folks need to know town halls of any kind are always heavily papered. Online Q&As, political rallies, radio stations. Yeah, they're pretty fake. No one's actually got the guts most of the time to let this happen. That's how you gotta, when Diablo Immortal came out, people wanted to know, is it ever coming to PC, and is this just an out-of-season April Fool's joke? So here they're just going through the questions, and this has led to accusations online of Blizzard creating the fake accounts. However, Bloomberg's Jason Schreier noted that the Future Game Show put out a call for questions on social media, but didn't get any responses, or at least any that felt comfortable asking Blizzard live on camera. So here's Phil Tactiler's stuff that we just looked through. And here is Mr. Gavin Young. This is bananas. Surely there must have been a handful of Lobo questions to choose from. Sorry for the Diablo 4 team who were probably shooting daggers marketing. Looks like Future Game Show put out a call for questions and didn't actually get any. You can't blame Blizzard for being a little gun-shy after Diablo Immortal, which I actually quoted for you guys before. But this is not a good look for the upcoming sequel. And here we have actually a response courtesy of Dexerto. Dexerto? Why do people not name themselves easily? But Theo Berman here. Well, the Diablos of Diablo 4... The Diablos of Diablo 4, I'm sorry. It was a long day at work. The developers of Diablo 4 responded to suspicion that the softball questions were faked by saying the questions were real, but the names of the people asking them have been made up to avoid anonymity. So Future Game Show is now responding along with Diablo 4, and again, watchers noticed the questions were suspiciously soft, like cutscenes are gorgeous, how important was it to get them high quality? And here, Phil Tactical hopefully is going to blow up on the internet a lot, because they're doing the Lord's work right now. A sleuth on Twitter, that's pretty cool. We also have Twitch streamer Quinn69 reacting to the video and pointing out that both usernames and the questions themselves were suspicious. After looking them up, he discovered that none of the mentioned usernames were actual profiles on Reddit or Twitter. The hosts of the Q&A at the Future Game Show have addressed the suspicions in a pinned comment under the interview. And here's the pinned comment. We'll look at this right now. We messed up. This video was originally titled Diablo 4 Devs Answer Your Questions. The intent of the video was for Diablo 4 developers to react to and answer questions from the community. However, the questions we asked the developers were a mix of questions sourced from the Diablo 4 fanbase and from members of the FGS editorial team. I don't feel like they would butt kiss that much, but sure. Some of the community users and or team members that submitted these questions requested to be made anonymous, and so had their usernames and the platforms they were submitted on changed for the purpose of this video. I call BS, because we had our sleuths up there proving that some of that stuff didn't actually even exist. So why not just say we're not showing them? The new usernames are randomly generated, but on further investigation, some of them relate to real accounts, albeit inactive accounts with few posts or followers that had nothing to do with the creation of this video. Again, baloney! There's no way I ain't buying that for $1. Hell no. This was not made clear in the video, and we apologize for any confusion this has caused, as we were caught kissing Blizzard's rear. Activision Blizzard and the Diablo 4 developers did not pre-approve these questions and were only made aware of them during the interview itself. We did not make this distinction between community-led and FGS-led editorial teams clear, and have updated the video's headline and thumbnail for transparency. We will do better, thank you. Yeah, so there's the stuff that they talked about. Activision Blizzard and Diablo were not pre-approving questions. They've changed everything. Look, this is... I honestly think that the FGS and Diablo 4, I can't prove it. FGS is taking all the blame because they don't want to make a developer like Blizzard angry. But if I had to guess, Diablo 4 got caught not wanting the same garbage from Diablo Immortal to happen, which makes no sense because the game is getting rave reviews. It looks great. People had nothing but praise during the closed beta and the open beta. There was no reason to softball this. You should have actually answered some actual questions. But they did this, and FGS is going to take the blame. I don't think it's just all of them. I'm pretty sure that at least one person in Diablo 4 Activision Blizzard knew this. But whether or not we ever find that out, I don't know if that will happen. Guys, let me know what you think. Is this just more evidence that Diablo 4 is kind of like is just another Blizzard bonfire waiting to happen? Or is this just a little bitty misstep coming up in what is looking to be an actual great release? I mean, I've seen some early reviews like IGN, Metacritic scores are starting to come in. The game is good. And I mean, the battle passes suck, but what can you do? That's just the way they're going. But, you know, that is how it is. So let me know what you think. Play more games, because games are awesome, and you deserve awesome. I'll see you next time.